Hello, my name is Laleh Imanverdi and welcome to Dance to Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the beautiful and tasty, most fantastic shish kebabs. It's summertime and you know what that means? Bring out the grill. But you know what? I'm going to give your barbecuing a whole new meaning. Now, shish kebabs most people are really accustomed to, and it's a really big favorite of whomever I've spoken with, my family, my friends, and so you're gonna learn how to do it. And believe me, you're going to impress the pants out of your friends and your family the next time you have a barbecue. Okay, so here I got all the ingredients. I have about, let's say, 2.5 pounds of meat right here. And here are my spices. Now, when you go to a Persian store or any world market, you may find the packages that says shish kebab on them already. You know what? That's fine. But this is just my recipe. So here I've got about 2 tablespoons and a half. No, erase that. 2 teaspoons and a half of salt. That will be too much salt. And about a teaspoon of garlic powder. I've got about half a teaspoon of a Persian mixed spice. It's called adviye. I like to add that in there. Now, about a tablespoon of turmeric, or maybe less, but I love turmeric, so I use a lot. And this little beautiful spice here is red and rich. It's called sumac. Now, sumac has this lemony flavor, and it adds such a great brightness to kebabs, and I love it. And of course, we got pepper. Now, depending on your preference, I like it a little bit spicy, so it depends on you. Maybe half a teaspoon or 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Now, all this is going to go in. All right? And there goes our spices. I've already have mixed in my food processor, or you can use a blender if you don't have a food processor, about 2 big whole onions, just like this. Peel them, cut them into pieces, and chop them in there. Now, I'm going to give you a big, huge secret. My tip to having some moist kebabs. Potato. Add about 1/4 or half of, this is pretty big, maybe half of a potato, 1/4 of a potato. And it's going to give that beautiful, lush, smooth, and great texture. It's not going to dry up on you. So we're going to add that in. All right. Now at this point, you're going to get messy. This is so much fun. Now get in there with your hands and we're going to mix. Now you're going to mix pretty darn well, because all these ingredients and the onion and the potato, they all have to get incorporated. There we go. Now my uncle is the real pro of this. He has been making shish kebab since he was about 5 years old. And, you know, no one can come close to what he does. So I took it to myself and I said, okay, I've got to learn how to do this. I just stood there by watching and, you know, my own techniques. I really perfected it and it's fantastic. Now I'm using ground beef, but traditionally, most of the time I use half beef and half ground lamb. Now what the lamb does, again, it makes it really tender. The reason why you need to mix this pretty well is because we don't want it falling off the skewer. Oops. Another tip, guys, when we're trying to put it on the skewer, which I'm going to show you in a minute, if it falls apart, or you can't get it on, the secret is adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. Fresh or already mixed, doesn't matter. I like to use Italian breadcrumbs because it gives that little flavor, extra flavor that we like in there. Okay, so we'll keep on mixing. Now what I like to do, traditionally you pick up the whole thing and you slam it down and you break the table. No, don't do that. Okay, so you got the idea. Now hand, no worries. I was going to show you another secret, but oh well, paper towel will do. What you do, take a back of a butter knife and scrape off all the excess oil that is on your hands, the grease, and it makes it much easier to clean. But for now, that's okay. So traditionally, or what most people are accustomed to, is skewers. You know, tiny little skewers that we put the kebabs on, shishes on. And you know what? Say hello to my new best friend. Oh yeah. Mwah! This is my friend. Now this is the skewer that we use. Where you can get these, you can get them online, or you can get them in a Persian store or World Market. But I think, yeah, they're online, so do that. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get the meat onto the skewer. Okay, hands clean. Well, mine is not, but we'll pretend it is. What we're going to do, if you're left-handed, so you're going to hold the skewer on your left hand. If you're right-handed, you're going to hold it on your right hand. So if you're right-handed, we're going to work with our left hand. What I do, pick out about size of a tennis ball, roll it around, kind of like smooth it around in your hand, just like so, making it into an oval shape. This is what I like to do. And then take your skewer, you're going to press it in the middle, just like so, but don't go all the way in. About 3/4 of an inch in. Then you're going to wrap your fingers around, and with your thumb, with your 4 fingers in the back, with your thumb, pressing it and trying to press it against your fingers and on to the skewer. See how that works? Now what you do, make sure the bottom part is nicely secure. And then you keep on push, pressing it up, up, up to spread it out. Okay? There we go. Now you guys, it takes lots of practice. So no worries if you don't get it first time. Just keep on doing it because this is so much fun to do. Okay, so here we go. Here we have it on the front side. Now when you turn it over, flip it over, you're going to see all this bunch right here. Now we're going to smooth the back side. Again, using our thumb, pushing it down, kind of like making it twist kind of turn with your hands and pulling it up. Okay, there we go. Now sometimes, like how my hands are greasy right now, have a little water handy dandy, right by your side. And what you do, just put some water in your hands, and that is going to make it not stick to your hands. And then you can smooth it out even more. So here we go. Just keep on pushing, doing, and turning it, and making it smoother as you go along, pushing it up. You don't want to hold bulk at one side. Okay? I'm going to do it again. Again, on the back side, when you're trying to smooth the back side, just try it kind of like a twist it of your wrist and with your thumb. Now, traditionally, to give it a little shape, so I take my 2 fingers, just like so. It's like cutting scissors. Cut them, give it a little shape, just like that. There we go. You got your beautiful shish kebab. Now, put that aside. I'm going to do another one just to show you. Okay? Take the sikh, what we call it, or shish, or skewer, whatever you want to call it. about a tennis ball, or a little bit bigger, of the filling, the meat. Okay, here we go. So just toss it in your hand just like that, and take the skewer, the sheesh, put it in the center. Again, push with your thumb and push it up and down. Preferably we'd like to push it all the way up so we can get most of it on the upper side instead of the bottom, because we want it to fit the grill. Okay, again, turn it over with your thumb, smoothing it out, pushing it, curving it in. There we go. You know, historians have dated the shish kebabs back to the Turkish, the Ottoman era. In Turkish, shish means, shish kebab actually, shish means anything that is cooked on a skewer. Any meat that is cooked on a skewer. There we go. Now smooth the bottom, make sure you really tighten the bottom and the top, because we don't want it falling out. There we go. Give it a little texture, a little dots cutting like scissors. And there we go. Isn't that beautiful? Perfect. Okay, now I usually pair it with tomatoes. Same thing with the tomatoes. We're going to take the seek and we're going to put it in the tomatoes in the seek, and or any vegetables, you know how to do those. Then we're going to go to the grill and I'm going to show you what they look like. Okay? Let's go. Okay guys, this is a regular barbecue gas grill that we just modified. We disconnected the gas completely, so no gas tank and no propane around. Then we put a stainless steel sheet metal on the bottom so the charcoal can rest on top without falling, falling through. And then we added the fan for the flow of air and the smoke, so it gives it a great, beautiful flavor for the kebabs. Now you can use regular gas or propane barbecue. That's totally fine. You know, when I'm lazy, I use that. But this just gives it a different smoky flavor to it. So it's up to you, whatever you like to use. And yeah, you can tell it's a barbecue day because all the kids are running around and playing, and there's sound. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to show you what they look like. Now you see the grill is ready for us to put the kebabs on. So what we do, just put them on just like that, side by side. And it takes about 5 minutes on each side, or less. So the key here is to turning it over constantly so they don't burn. Although I like anything smoked or have that little char on them. Okay, so we got them all on here. We just have to wait. I'm just flipping them over right now. See how lovely they're looking? And you want to do this quickly as possible so they don't fall and also don't burn. Excellent. Ooh, looking great. And it smells fantastic. The kids are all here, everybody's ready. And it's such a great thing for kids because you can't go wrong. They just love kebabs. At least they eat something, right? Alright, we just have to wait for a little bit, and then we're going to flip them again. I'm making a little room for my tomatoes. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put this on here. Scoosh them over. Okay guys, we're just keep on flipping them. See how lovely they look? Ooh, yummy. Looking fantastic. The kids are all around waiting to eat. To come out, the skewer, and I have a little flatbread or lavash on the bottom. So what it's going to do is that all the juices are going to enter on that, and it's going to be delicious. So what you do, I just take a little foil and then just pull it off, just like that, and place it on there. There you go. I'm gonna get some more. Aren't these looking great?
Cool.
Hello guys. Okay, this is our final presentation. Our kebabs are ready, our tomatoes are ready, and I've paired it with some saffron basmati rice, which is a traditional pairing for this. And you can refer to my episode 3 on how to make the rice. And you could either enjoy it now and then go dance, or go dance and come back and enjoy this healthy and beautiful meal. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.